So today I'm going to be at the University of Trondheim and watching some Viking exhibits, but also prehistoric exhibits as well. So these are all taxidermied animals, and I'm currently watching a bird documentary on bird life in Trondheim. It's pretty cool. So that was the land animal exhibit, and now they've got a sea aquatic exhibit, and I have to say some of the models are pretty scary, and even in the taxidermy room, it does freak you out a little bit to have these massive beasts just sort of staring at you. Like, see, maybe you can't see it as well on the camera, but some of these are very big, and they just sort of are really in your face. Like, look at how big some of these creatures are. Like, that thing is massive. Koalas, the wallaby, the echidna, and the platypus.
Ikke rør dyrene I arken.
And then they have the humans here as well. That's crazy. The massive tiger, which I think if you get near it, sets off a motion detector of some sort. And you've got the Arctic foxes and the grizzly bear. And I'm just saying that if you think you can take on one of these single-handedly in a fight, you're very wrong. They have a specialised exhibit called Man in the Well, and yeah, they found human remains in a well, I guess. Now this is what I'm really here for. This is the medieval Viking and sort of archaeological finds here. All the swords, daggers, jewellery, axes, weapons, and all the like that they've dug up. Alright, and this exhibit here shows what it would be like in medieval Norway. Here's what they wore. And this would have been the village of Trondheim in medieval ages. Alright, so I've just done the grocery shopping. Tikka masala paste, a capsicum, a onion, a bit of chicken, and some rice. And that came out to $30 Australian. So I think if I eat it for lunch and dinner, and then maybe a bit for brekkie in the morning, then that's what, that's like $10 per meal, which is, it's cheaper, I think, hopefully. We'll see how it goes. It might not even taste good. All right, these are the ingredients. That is the kitchen of the hostel. Pretty nice. Everything's labelled in English. They've got dishwashers here, mixing bowls, cups, mugs, measuring cups, spices. They've got everything. So you just have to buy the food and you can get cooking. How cool. Mistake number one. This is not olive oil, this is wine. Alright, someone's left some butter, so we're gonna... So we've just dusted the capsicum, got that in the onions frying, so go back. Whilst we've chopped the capsicum, we may as well make a bit of room for some potato, nice and small so that they cook somewhat quickly. Have a big boy here as well. Okay, I don't know what cut or slice this chicken is, but okay, they're a bit long, so we'll have to shorten it a bit. I just grab some of the longer slices. In. Alright, let's see what I can do with this. May as well, can't go wrong with that. And we're not going to mix it anywhere else, we're just going to mix it on the bowl. So we're going to chuck the chicken in. Keep it moving so that it doesn't all stick together and burn, because there really should be more oil in this. I'll just leave that there so that it will cook. Most of it is somewhat brown now. Alright, the chicken looks somewhat cooked right now, so we're gonna add the vegetables, add the capsicum. Oh, well, the other way around actually, but oh well, and the potatoes go too, I guess. Right, now that we've got all that in, leave it for a bit, and we'll come back. Alright, so it's been in there for a bit. We're gonna open up this tikka masala container. I don't know if the whole thing goes in, but we're putting the whole thing in. So we've got a bit of water in there, put it in, shake it all nicely. Just get every little bit of that flavour out. Chuck it in there, get stirring. Make sure that we don't lose any more soldiers from the low-brimmed pan that I've chose. To 8. Chuck a lid on, which isn't even the lid for it, but it'll do. And now we wait. Alright, now that we can see that it's bubbling, we're gonna give it a little stir. That's the best type of measuring cup I can get. So we're gonna pour some of this in, times 1.5 the amount of rice you put in. So we're gonna fill this up to 1 times 1.5 is 3 cups. Whilst all that is happening, pour ourselves a nice cup of tea. Mango tea, I think it is. Unplug after use. And we'll have ourselves a nice orange. Giving our pot another stir. Yep, nothing's sticking, that's good. It's starting to smell quite nice now. And to go with the tea, I've got a few bickies as well. Alright, so we are done. The curry, the rice is cooked, and here is the final plate. Looks good. I'm gonna tuck in. Alright, so I just got back from collecting my Too Good To Go order, and we have 2 sandwiches with probably egg and something or other, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 croissants and a cinnamon roll back there. So that's alright. Alright, so just had dinner, and I'm gonna head to the pub to watch Arsenal play Fulham. So we'll see how that goes. But also the food situation. It's actually the last few days. It's been, you know, a struggle to find brekkie. It's been a struggle to find lunch, and I've had to be like rationing it out. But I found cooking that full amount, even though it was 30 Australian dollars. I've had 2 meals and it's like fully filled me, and I've also got the Too Good To Go bag. So for $37 plus the Too Good To Go bag, I feel like I have had something to eat for lunch today, for dinner today, and then also for breakfast in the morning. I can finish off the Too Good To Go bag, and then lunch tomorrow. And I think that's like 5 meals for $40. So that's like $9 a meal, which I think is pretty good, especially when you're traveling. And in Oslo, in Trondheim, because everything here is very, very expensive to eat out. I probably won't be eating anything out of the pub. I might get a drink, and I don't think that should be too expensive. But if it is too expensive, then yeah, but I can't just kind of sit down and not give them any business. So I might have a bite to eat there or something. But I've got food in my backpack, and yeah, so hopefully it all works out. Full time. Match was broadcast in Norwegian, so I didn't understand much, but like everyone in the room was, you know, still around Arsenal, and it was all fun and that. But now match is over. I just got to get home safely to the hostel, and then maybe get an ice cream to eat, and then hit the sack. It's about, I think, 10:45 now. Yeah, it was actually just a hectic atmosphere. I loved it so much. The English pub, nobody there spoke English. The only person who spoke a little bit of English there were the servers. But yeah, no, the language barrier falls down when it comes to football, and that's all that matters. So I just decided to come into another museum. It's called the Rockheim Museum, and it is the Museum of Rock and Roll and Popular Music in Trondheim. So it goes from the 50s all the way to the 2000s and the modern day, and it's all interactive and very cool. So a very nice car here. I'm sure I should know what it is, and if I looked a bit harder then I would probably find out, but very cool. So these were one of the early jock somethings, early jukeboxes, and I pressed one of the buttons and they come up with a bit of music. In Norwegian, of course. We're walking into the next room now, which must be the 70s, I guess. And just a ton of guitar memorabilia. And pianos, accordions, all the like saxophones. They have an area in here where you can